Good morning, and we're pleased to announce the launch of Proteus ULTRA, an upgrade to Proteus version 1.0, a significant upgrade with multitudes of advancements here, both on the multi-time frame as well as multi-asset levels. Before we go into explaining the additional features with the new Proteus ULTRA engine, we're going to embark on this trade here that is currently shown as a majority high trade, which essentially means we're looking at a major high move, a long side move coming up here shortly on the US dollar Japanese yen. According to Proteus ULTRA, everything is lined up to the high side. So we'll execute the trade first, get into the trade, and once we're in, we will come back to you before expiry to show you what's going on and explain to you a few of the features of Proteus ULTRA and how we embarked on this trade. Alright, we're back. Roughly 8 minutes and some seconds remaining to this trade's expiry. Plenty of time left. We took a 20-minute trade. It was embarked upon at 5:55 a.m. It is currently 6:07 a.m. We are 7 minutes and 50-something seconds remaining into the trade. We have a closed position available. The reason why we've re-entered the trading session here on this video is to see if it is a plausible opportunity, according to Proteus ULTRA, to close this trade early. Since we have 7 minutes remaining and we're looking at Proteus ULTRA showing us multiple time frame confluence as well as the leading indicator on the right hand side telling us that we are looking at a long side opportunity, odds are that this trade will continue through to expiry without reversal or without significant enough reversal for the trade to expire outside of the money. Therefore, we are going to forfeit this opportunity to close the trade early for a $140.69 profit and continue through to expiry. Alright, back again, roughly 29 seconds remaining through to expiry here on the US dollar Japanese yen. We have a trade that's gone into the money from the very beginning. I'm just going to open up a new chart here to show you what the chart looks like in expanded mode. This is the movement that showcased itself all the way through. Proteus ULTRA has been advanced in multiple ways. You now have multiple time frame confluence metrics shown to you on the top side of your chart for all time frames through from M1 through to D1, which essentially translates to 1 minute through to daily. And what that allows us to do as traders, that this trade has now expired in the money, and the platform is calculating expiry here on this $100 investment to lead to a $170 gross return. Now with Proteus ULTRA, the advancements allow us to go multi-time frame by staying on the same chart. So what you have seen today is us having stayed on the M1 chart, but taken a trade on a 20-minute time frame, roughly 20 minutes for the duration set on this trade's expiry. The M1 time frame allowed us to fine-tune our entry according to Proteus ULTRA, while also knowing what the larger time frames are doing. So if you look at the chart here on Proteus ULTRA, we had all the time frames lined up to the long side, but we were on the M1 time frame. Being on the M1 time frame allows you to fine-tune your entry in a short-term trade such as this one where we're targeting 20 minutes and leads to a level of precision that was previously not possible with Proteus or Genesis Elite. Furthermore, one of the major additions to Proteus ULTRA, major additions, is the asset volatility index, which you see on your screen in the form of a big blue tick or a big red cross, which essentially indicates are conditions favorable to trade. And if it shows you a tick, that essentially means it is safe to trade on this time frame. If it does not show you a tick, it shows you a red cross, it means that it is unsafe to trade on this time frame. Other additions that have been made, very powerful additions to Proteus ULTRA, are multi-time frame capability. Not only do you have multiple confluence metrics at the top of your chart that give you an aggregate view of where the market is going, either up or down on multiple time frames, you can now also use Proteus on multiple time frames to take positions of longer time frames. For instance, if you're targeting anything from 1 minute to 60 minutes, M1 and M5 are the most favorable time frames for that level of analysis. But if you're a longer term trader and you're targeting your trades through to, say, multiple hours or the entire day or for the rest of the week or for the rest of the month, you now have the capability of doing that with Proteus ULTRA, because Proteus ULTRA scales from the 1 minute time frame all the way through to the daily time frame. The addition of the asset volatility tool you see on your screen throughout on each and every chart allows you to assess exactly what is going on that time frame per the volatility differentials on that time frame. You also have the left-hand confluence metrics box that's been modified slightly to show you the confluence metrics for your current chart, the one you're on in terms of time frame. So if you're on the M5 time frame, it'll show you the confluence metrics for the M5 time frame. If you're on the H1 time frame, it will show you confluence metrics for the H1 time frame, and so on. All throughout, you could be set on one time frame, but the confluence metrics for each other time frame are shown to you in aggregate fashion at the top of your chart in the form of that row of boxes there, telling you which time frame is showcasing what behavior, long side or short side. That gives you a very powerful edge in deciphering what you want to do in terms of taking positions, because if you're a short-term trader but you're not necessarily looking to go against the trend, you're not looking for any counter-trend trading opportunities, having all of these pieces of data available to you on the same chart on the same time frame, but scaling into future time frames, into higher time frames, you have the ultimate advantage in terms of seeing across time frames what you're likely to do if you don't want to go counter trend. If you do want to go counter trend, then you can just switch charts, or you can stay on the same time frame, not really bother with what the additional confluence metrics for the other time frames are saying. Add to the mix the asset volatility index, which essentially tells you whether or not it is favorable to trade on this time frame at this particular point in time, coupled with the right hand side leading analysis indicator, which tells you which allows you to gauge what is likely to happen in the future. Advancements have been made, to that algorithm itself to make it more precision friendly, to make it more accurate, and together we now have an extremely powerful trading tool set here in the form of Proteus ULTRA that takes everything from Genesis Elite and Proteus and adds in a mix of multiple time frame tools as well as multiple time frame asset volatility tools, all in one suite, all capable of being delivered on one chart on one time frame, scaling across time frames and across assets. With Proteus ULTRA, you also have the advantage that it is cross-asset. You can trade it on practically any asset class available to you through your MetaTrader 4 broker. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is Proteus ULTRA. We've done a lot of hard work and put in a lot of effort into refining not only what was existing in Proteus, but adding a whole suite of new tools to Proteus ULTRA to enable it to become a whole new tool set on its own. It is one of the most fantastic achievements in the ITM trading suite this year, and we hope you'll enjoy it. Thank you very much.